Salvation Army this morning. If this is your first time here, you're already aware that we enjoy wonderful fellowship. We come here to have fellowship with believers, with those who love Jesus, and most of all, to have fellowship with our Heavenly Father, who has promised to meet us here. Of course, we can have fellowship with Him anywhere, but to have fellowship among believers and those who love the Lord is just really a precious gift, and we're delighted that you've joined us this morning here at the Salvation Army for worship. We're going to have a special time today honoring our dads, our stepdads, our grandfathers, whatever the relationship is in your household. But also we're going to have a glimpse of what has been happening this week at the Army. So you're going to enjoy today's service. So we welcome you today. For those of you who don't know, I am not Colonel Don Faulkner. Colonel Faulkner is with his 100-year-old mother, who is on her journey home. She had her 100th birthday not too long ago, and he is with her this morning as she takes spends her final days here on earth. So be in prayer for the Faulkner family as they transition his mother, as the Lord transitions her to her heavenly home. And we also want to be in prayer, continuing prayer for the Rowland family. We had a wonderful celebration of life here yesterday. And Bert is going to be missed, not only by his family, but those of us who saw him every single Sunday as he transitioned, as he worked around the room and said hello to everyone that he could. And he was a wonderful role model. So we need somebody to take his place, to work the room, to welcome people, and to find out just how you're doing today. So think about that and use Bert as your model. There's also others that we need to be in prayer. Iris Wyke is in the hospital and Garvel and Iris need our prayers. There's an ongoing prayer list on the back of your source. And there are some people that you know of who are not on the list, who we need to think about. Both the band and song selections today are by James Curnow, and many of you may know that his son Jeff, who is 54 years old, had a heart transplant this past week. So you want to be in prayer for the Curnow family and Jeff as he recovers from this wonderful, miraculous surgery, but also one that takes a long time to recover from. So we want to be in prayer for the Curnow family as well. And many of you know others who need our prayers. So thank you for being here this morning and for making our prayer list and your own prayer list a part of your own heart prayer to the Lord each day. We're always glad to have visitors, and we welcome you this morning. If you are new here for the first time or the first time in a long time, if you feel comfortable and you'd like to stand and tell us who you are, we'd love to know who you are and where you're from. If you feel comfortable doing that. If you're a family and have family members here and you want to introduce them, now's your chance. No one? Cheryl.
Oh, me?
Major Miller.
Yes. Gary and I have our oldest son with us, Kevin, and he's from Atlanta, and he has his son with him, which would be my grandson, or Gary's and my grandson. And he's Nicholas, and they're both from Atlanta.
Kevin and Nicholas from Atlanta. Thank you. Yes, sir. You have we'll get a microphone for you.
I would like to introduce my family. First of all, my son-in-law back here, Phil, and my daughter, Tammy, and then my other daughter, Tanya, and my granddaughter, Maggie.
Yes.
They're here visiting with us today, and I would just like to say it's so nice to have them here on Father's Day.
Yes, that's great. Always great to have family here. Thank you for being here. Yes, sir.
Good morning. My name is Rodney Wooten. I am the father of Zaria Wooten, and we have visiting with us Mike and Linda, which is Zaria's godparents, more affectionately known as Daddy Mike and Mama Linda.
Good. Thank you for coming today. And all the way to the back. Thank you.
Donna Miller from Council Bluffs, Iowa.
Donna from Iowa. Hey, good. We welcome all our visitors today. Now, the Lord has promised to be among us. As you worship together, may you receive a special blessing because you've chosen to be here today.